heart that, yeah.
I mean, I guess you could probably make an argument that Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne are more alike.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
except for Tony Stark isn't looking for justice for the same reasons, but they're both very rich people that are using their money to try to be superheroes and save people.
I mean, is it sad of me to say, you're probably going to be like, you're fucking crazy. I'm not as excited for the new Avengers movie now that I've seen all these
What?
other characters.
Why? Why?
I don't know, because it's like, yeah, I've seen Iron Man, I've seen Thor, I've seen Captain America. It's like, I like the new take on some of these new people, like Daredevil.
Like, I mean,
Like, I want Daredevil to be in the new Avengers. I know that's probably not going to happen, but
no, that's never gonna happen. I mean, well, I mean, I say never because in this one, but like maybe the one after that, possibly.
like, I would be okay if they just kind of threw some of these other characters in there.
Well, I mean,
Focus less on the big boys, I guess.
they're gonna have Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch,
They're
and
supposed to be rebooting Fantastic Four as well, right?
oh man, fuck that.
Well, they're kind of important because
well,
as with the Civil War stuff, at least.
No, that's Fox. I
Well,
think
that means we have to have a Silver Surfer and
that's not gonna happen. They're not they're rebooting Fantastic Four just to fucking keep it so Marvel doesn't get it back. That's not gonna have anything to do with Avengers. We're not gonna see that.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, that's never gonna happen.
It's like you're excited, I'm sure, about that new, what is it, Adam Ant or whatever the fuck his name is.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. I never liked Ant-Man. I always thought he was stupid. Well, look, he's got the power to beat Tiny.
Well, I mean, I think
Rick
Frank.
Moranis had that fucking power.
I think Hank Pym is has a better, even though it's creepier storyline of Ant-Man because he would like creep in and watch women, you know, fuck I guess or something, and watch them get naked. Well, I mean, okay. Fantastic Four is out of the element. I mean, we're lucky that we'll even maybe getting Spider-Man because of that whole ordeal.
That's gotta be happening.
But Fantastic Four is not going to happen, and this, I mean, this Fantastic Four is happening solely. I don't give a shit what Fox says. I think it's Fox anyway. Whoever it is that has that fucking license, they're solely making this so that Marvel can't get it back, because it's kind of like the same thing with Spider-Man.
Okay, you got me. I thought Marvel ended up picking up Fantastic Four again.
No,
Fox still owns the rights to it?
I think Fox is, yes,
Okay, never mind then.
and Sony has Spider-Man. Even though, but whatever, I don't know the exact.
Marvel owns Spider-Man now.
See, that's what I don't understand is because they make it sound like, oh, they're still gonna make Sony's still gonna make Spider-Man movies though.
No, I
So-
think they bought the rights to use the likeness. Like, they bought the rights to use them in their movies.
I think that's what it is basically. To simplify it,
So Sony can go make their own Spider-Man shit, and they can just throw Spider-Man in their current movies.
but I think they probably will. I hope use the same actor and everything.
Yeah, I don't think Spider-Man's getting his own Marvel movie. I think he'll just be in the movies.
Yeah, there's talk about starting over again with Spider-Man now with.
God damn it.
And even worse is people are saying they want Miles Morales. It's
Oh,
like,
God damn it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, great.
Let's put Jake Gyllenhaal in there. He fucking tears it up on everything.
He was supposed to be Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2 when they didn't think Tobey Maguire was going to be able to film Spider-Man 2 because he hurt his back filming Seabiscuit.
I think he'd have been better.
I don't
like
think
Tobey
so.
Maguire.
You know who I do like is apparently he wanted to play Spider-Man. I can't think. I don't know his name, but he is the kid that plays Norman Bates in Bates Motel TV show. Very skinny, nerdy white kid.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name, but I can picture him.
Yeah, I think he would make a great Peter Parker. And when I heard that he was interested in it, I was like, that's the person they should get.
It's the thing that sucks though. When they're casting for superheroes, they fucked up a lot with Batman. It's like this guy's a good Bruce Wayne, but a horrible Batman. This guy's a good Batman, but a horrible Bruce Wayne.
To go back to Daredevil, that was one of the reasons I really liked Charlie Cox. That's his name, the guy that plays Daredevil. The reason why I liked him is because he has a more natural kind of gruff sound when he's being Daredevil, and he's like, tell me the information I need.
Where are the bunnies?
He's not Christian Bale about it. Which, don't get me wrong, I've had a feud many of times saying that I am perfectly fine with Christian Bale's Batman voice, but
Too bad.
I didn't think it was bad at all. I mean, it's
I
like,
didn't think he played a good Bruce Wayne.
all right, see, that's
How do you got
that?
Batman?
Okay, there's 2 times in the movies are perfect scenes of why he was awesome. Because for one, the 2 chicks are swimming in the fucking fountain, and he's like, "Oh, all right," and he starts writing a check, and the dude's like, "Sir, you can't buy your way out of this," and he's like, "No, I just bought this fucking restaurant." Bam.
See, that was a good line, but
That's fucking. What else
me,
do you
that's
want
more-
a billionaire to do, man?
to
That's
me-
awesome.
I don't know, just horrible Batmans, horrible movies.
No.
But that just seems more like a George Clooney, Val Kilmer move.
Oh man,
Because they just got that smirky, shitty,
get out.
asshole grin.
You're done.
Christian Bale seems like he whipped somebody's ass, not like, I'm gonna buy the restaurant.
I mean,
I don't picture Christian Bale eating caviar.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not smug.
No.
I mean, I'll give you that. He's not smug like you'd probably expect a Bruce Wayne to be. But maybe it's because it's an actor acting as, okay, I'm saying this wrong. Because I mean, he doesn't want to be that person. But I mean, because you gotta remember, he was told you gotta act like what you would
Yeah.
at this age. Don't act, go spend money. Go act like a fucking asshole, basically. So, I mean, you could make that as an argument. Yeah, I didn't really. I don't think he's the best Batman either.
Smuggy.
I mean, I don't know him in the comic books, per se. Anything I remember from the comic books is it's Batman, not Bruce Wayne. So I can't really say if in the comic books if he's a smuggy person. I don't know if smuggy's a word.
The new, what is it, Batman Beyond?
No.
Where Bruce Wayne's old and he's training the kid to take over as Batman?
No.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne's an asshole. That Bruce Wayne
Well,
is perfect for Christian Bale.
okay, hold on, because I mean, remember, there's people use it all the time as a fucking meme, but there's a comic book where he smacks the shit out of fucking Robin. I mean, he's always been an asshole.
Well, yeah, he beats children, but he donates monies. All the monies.
All the monies. I don't know.
I don't know. That just superheroes seem like that's why I think Marvel's hit it out of the park. Fucking Robert Downey Jr. is fantastic Tony Stark, and he's not bad at being Iron Man.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I think Marvel has done a great job, except for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Gets better. Once they get rid of all the fucking Marvel kids.
Is the team different now? Is it an actual team that belongs there?
Yes.
Because that was 90% of my problem with those first 3 episodes that I watched. Is I'm you're all in your early to mid 20s. There's no reason why you have this level 7 clearance.
The only people that are still left, you have those 2 scientist people, but they're kind of backdrops now. Patton Oswalt's on it now. The one girl that was the hacker girl, she's the main focus now.
Oh, that's even worse.
Well, she's
They found her in the back of a fucking van.
Well, yeah, that's where you find most women these days.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, reliable.
Wow.
Did I just make that worse?
Wow. Maybe? Like, I'm not a woman, so I don't know, but...
But they've introduced a lot of new people that are, like, I know Annie Palicki's on it now. I forget the name of her character. They got some huge fucking big old black dude.
Wow. Racist?
That's the only way I can describe him. You got this guy that wears t-shirts. Is that better?
Guy that wears t-shirts, got it.
But that one young guy that, like, the whole first season was focused about, that was just starting, yeah, he's no longer a,
I don't remember if it was the first, second, or third episode where they fucking meet the hacker girl in the back of the van, and I was like, this is the stupidest shit. Like, everything they're doing is wrong. Like, this is fucking teeny bopper bullshit. Like, I mean, I will give CW some credit with, you know, at least with Arrow. Like, everyone on there seems like they're in their mid-20s in proper ways, and the people that should be older are. And,
Flash
the,
is a little...
the Flash is more youngster kind of in a way, but yet those are good characters. And
Yeah.
I forgive it. Where, to me, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, wait, no, that is what it's called.
Yeah.
I thought I was giving it a wrong name. I didn't like it. I didn't like the characters. I mean, I gave it 3 episodes. That's usually what I do with TV shows. Like, after, like, 3 or 4 episodes, if I'm not fucking hooked on it, I'm not gonna watch it. The only exception is Gotham. I gave that, like, 5 episodes, I think, and I was like, fuck this.
Everybody said that got better, too, but I'm not gonna take that
No,
chance.
yeah, fuck that. I don't give a shit what people say. I don't... Oh, God, Gotham. I don't... Ugh.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is better now that they have the different... Ever since the last Captain America movies, basically what made that have to change and get better.
Is that what happened? Is, like, because of the whole S.H.I.E.L.D. thing going down the way it did, they had to revamp the show, basically, because S.H.I.E.L.D. was basically no more?
Yeah, like, a lot of the cast turned out to be... Which, you're never gonna fucking watch it, so whatever.
Yeah, I
A
don't
lot
care
of
if
the
you
cast
spoil
ended
it for
up
me.
being Hydra.
No shit. I mean, that's cool, at least.
So it's basically... what's his name? Colston?
Yeah.
They're underground and they're recruiting all around the world, building the shield again.
See, that sounds more entertaining.
Yeah, the Hydra versus shield thing that's going on, like people betraying each other and shit, and that's fucking cool.
Right on.
So that part has been interesting. Now that it's, yeah, not, we're agents and we're going around. Captain America saved that show.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, to go back to Daredevil,
Yep.
I really the only thing I want to say is, like, up until now, The Flash and Arrow have been my favorite comic book TV shows, but Daredevil is the best.
Yes.
I mean, everything about it is great. I mean, like, I know some, like, Toy Box. I seen him tweeting with someone else about backstory stuff, and, like, I told both of them, I was like, keep watching. Because, I mean, I kind of felt the same way. Like, they show the accident in the first episode, and then they kind of leave it alone for, like, the next 2 episodes, but then they eventually slowly, kind of, like, deal it out over time.
And I think most people watching that show, most people know, okay, he's a blind dude that has super senses. Right to the action. I was a little worried they weren't going to show, like, his Daredevil vision, like the way he sees things, until he met Rosario Dawson. He's like, I see a world on fire, and they showed what it looked like from his point of view.
Yeah, that was interesting and good, and I mean, but I would have been happy if they would have never showed it.
Like, they didn't do it the stupid Ben Affleck way of, I hit my pole against the wall and sound radars, and
I didn't hate the Daredevil movie. Like, it's not great, it's okay. It's not even really good.
Elektra out of it, it would have been better.
That would have been a step. Not having Kingpin be Michael Clark Duncan would have been another good thing. Yes. having Bullseye not have a fucking thing in his forehead. Why didn't they just give him like a beanie hat and have a fucking logo on there? Like,
better.
Do that. That would have been
they
better.
tried doing too much with it.
That was
I liked
so
their continuity in it too, because they had the Devil Murdoch, and they did which I'm sure they're gonna end up doing on the show, where his walking stick is his batons.
Well, I don't want to say anymore.
Well, Stick left him with those.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
there.
So yeah, there is some kind of implementation there of him having sticks to fight with.
Like, the movie wasn't too bad. I just think they tried doing too much in 2 hours.
They made a lot of bad mistakes with that, but it wasn't as bad as a lot of those, like the Fantastic Four movies or Jesus Christ, the fucking
Green Lantern.
No, I was gonna say Jesus, Ghost Rider.
Oh god.
Both Ghost Rider movies are horrible. Yeah.
That's been out of my head for a while. Thanks.
You're welcome. Like even Green Lantern, like I didn't hate Green Lantern. I mean, it made.
Oh, if it's on, I can watch it.
They made mistakes with Parallax, but I mean, outside of that, I was fine with it.
Fucked up by not making a sequel because I want to see him in
Sinestro.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen because of that game. That movie fucking bombed.
Now Ryan Reynolds is going from Green Lantern to Deadpool, so
yeah.
We'll see how that goes. It's going to be a weird movie.
Well, it's gonna be rated R, so that is the big hurdle that they had to get over.
Because the fourth wall is broken a lot with Daredevil, so that's going to be very weird.
You
him
mean with
sitting there talking to the camera?
You mean Deadpool?
Well, yeah. And Daredevil does that too. Where's the sound mic? I can't see it. Daredevil, so far I'm liking it. I'm trying not to watch too much of it at once because I don't want to burn myself out and have to wait even longer.
I mean, yeah, it took me a couple of days to get through it. I'd watch like 3, maybe 4 episodes a day.
But if he's so worried about being in the black mask and everybody knowing about the guy in the black mask, just put your fucking other costume on.
Well, I mean,
it would be like, oh, the devil guy killed the guy in the black mask. Problem solved.
yeah, okay, yeah, you could do that. Like, the Man in Black is now dead because of the Daredevil.
Yeah, he just goes on TV like Wilson Fisk did and goes, I killed him. Now he really loves me. It's good.
So, do you want to talk about wrestling?
I didn't watch this week's Raw because I'm sure it's the same as last week's Raw, and it's just no more progression. It's just...
Alright, I fast forward through a lot of it to watch it within an hour and a half before we started recording.
And nothing progressed.
I haven't really been watching Raw much. In fact, this is only the second Raw that I've watched since, I think, Royal Rumble.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Yeah, I mean, you still got the Authority, you still got Seth Rollins being a bitch. I'm really getting sick of that.
Was the Raw after WrestleMania.
See, that was awesome. Like, I remember a while back, because I listened to a podcast called the AWWIR, which is All Week Wrestling Review or something. Mm-hmm. And I wrote into them a couple of times, because, like, the whole show is, like, 3 or 4 hours long, and all it really is people calling in and writing in. And that's the premise of the show, is just reading that and commenting. And when I wrote in, I was like, they keep calling him the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, blah, blah, blah. It's like, they need to really fucking amplify that. They need to have him beating the shit out of people backstage and shit. While people are trying to get between him and whoever, have, like, Triple H being like, this isn't part of the script or something like that, And then they kind of did that. He just started fucking body slamming people all over the place. Fucking.
They updated Michael Cole's Wikipedia that said he died because of an F5 in the ring.
Dude, like, it was kind of weird because, like, I kept seeing stuff on Twitter saying, like, in memory of Michael Cole, and it'd have, like, born date and death date. And I'm like, Michael Cole died? And then like one of them just showed a shoe in the ring, and I'm like, I have a feeling this isn't true.
Did he combust or something? When his shoe was left?
Oh.
That was at WrestleMania, and that night on Raw is the best Brock Lesnar I've seen so far. It was fucking great.
Oh man, like I was tweeting during WrestleMania, like, cause he says suplex bitch or suplex city bitch, and like so everyone started fucking tweeting that, and I started tweeting out like I've been to Suplex City and it's more boring than Detroit or something like that.
Well, then the announcers are like, wait, what did he just say? He's like, I can't repeat that. Then when he throws him over the ropes, he's like, just like Cena, bitch. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he just fucking beat the shit out of fucking Roman Reigns. I loved it.
I feel bad for Roman Reigns. He deserved a fucking title. I mean, you know, like, people still like complain about him like being pushed, and it's like Seth Rollins really is just as pushed with as just about as little accomplishment as him. Like, the only difference is Roman Reigns was injured for a couple of months there.
It's just
like all Seth Rollins hits Roman Reigns in the back with a chair, and all of a sudden he was like the hottest person in the world for being a heel, and it's like,
well, the thing is,
and now he's a bitch. Like, they have fucking made him into a little fucking bitch with this J&J shit and Big Show and Kane. Like, it's getting fucking worse and worse. Like, watching wrestling on Monday, or I watched it today, but I'm just like, man, he's just a little bitch. He won't wrestle. He won't, you know.
The thing is, Seth Rollins has. When you see Roman Reigns in the ring and you see Seth Rollins in the ring, I guess there's a different level of respect for their wrestling. Seth Rollins is good in the ring. Seth Rollins can put on a fucking match.
I don't think so. Not any better than fucking anyone else. Like, that's the thing is, like, I've noticed with wrestling, like, everyone has their fucking finisher move and, like, 2 other things that they do, and then that's it.
Dude got launched in the air and RKO'd.
Yeah, that was Randy Orton doing it, not him.
I know, but that was...
Randy Orton did the same exact thing to fucking Jason Kidd on Monday Night Raw, and I'm like, really? Like, that's your thing now, huh? Like, RKOing is not good enough because that was awesome at WrestleMania. That's gonna be your fucking get up now, is constantly doing it. Like,
at that moment, that was perfect because it's like, all right, makes sense, good counter.
It was badass, but like, just like everything, like.
Overdo it.
Yeah, they overdo everything in wrestling now. It seems like I don't like it. Like,
I thought that Seth Rollins, when Brock Lesnar got a hold of him and went to suplex him, he flipped out of it and fucking dipped. I was like, all right, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
I wasn't expecting that, and Brock Lesnar got pissed off.
I mean, like, when some dude I was talking to on Twitter, and I was saying how, like, you know, Seth Rollins, you know, like, all he does is this, and this, and you look at Dean Ambrose, all he does is his fucking, oops, I almost fell out of the ring, but I didn't move. And it's like, this is all these people have, you know, like, and like I said to him, like, I'm not trying to say that these people aren't talented at doing what they do as wrestlers. I'm just saying that people shit on Roman Reigns so much, and I don't understand why. Like, he's not great on the mic. I'll give you that. He's not great on the mic. But outside of that, he's perfectly fine. Like, I think he's a good wrestler.
He's not horrible. Like, I'm a fan of Seth Rollins in the ring, but I really wished at WrestleMania Brock Lesnar just would have pinned Roman Reigns and walked out with the fucking title. I thought that would have made
I did not want Brock Lesnar keeping that fucking title.
I did.
Oh, God, I hate it.
And then CM Punk, they have to get CM Punk back from the UFC to fight him in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, man.
And boy, wasn't Bray Wyatt ruined again.
I mean, not really. I mean, like, I thought that was a really good match.
It was for a match with the Undertaker, it wasn't bad, but he just you spent his entire last few months building him up ever since Royal Rumble, and now he just got smoked by the Undertaker. Now what?
Yeah, I mean, I see that coming because there's no way they're gonna let Undertaker lose twice at WrestleMania.
I thought they would. I thought they were gonna say, "Oh shit, he's now on a losing streak," and then next year in his hometown in Texas at WrestleMania, that's when he'd win and go out.
No, that would have been bad. That would have been even worse.
But then it makes Brock Lesnar look like a bitch when Bray Wyatt goes out and beats him.
They should have never have had fucking Brock Lesnar beat him. That's it. It should. Undertaker should have beat Brock Lesnar, and then Bray Wyatt should have beat Undertaker, and that would have been what everyone wanted because everyone already has this kind of idea of Bray Wyatt being the one that's kind of like taking the mantle from Undertaker, and continuing on this kind of creepy, weird, sadistic, atmospheric kind of wrestling thing character.
And if you wanted to make Brock Lesnar look like a beast for breaking the streak, you fucking just have him lose by disqualification and just beat the living shit out of the Taker.
Sure, that could have worked too.
Just go in there and kill him. Not really.
Call it 20, 21 and 0 and 1.
The thing is, if Bray Wyatt would have won, the problem would have been Paul Heyman couldn't go out there and go, he's the 1 and 21 and 2.
Oh, man. I hate Paul Heyman.
Oh, I love Paul Heyman.
I fucking hate him, man. He so fucking annoys me when he talks now. Like, it's a hatred that is deep within me, man.
I love Stephanie McMahon on that.
No,
no. Stephanie's the best.
Like, Stephanie, I can handle Stephanie until she gets really trying to be mean about it. Then it's kind of like, all right, shut the fuck up. But Paul Heyman, he's just fucking boring. And then he talks like this. And the only time he has any emphasis on anything he says is when he says, Brock Lesnar. And then after it, he goes right back into talking like he wants to put you to fucking sleep.
He's a big guy and he has to take breaths.
I don't care.
Speak
I'm a big guy. I gotta take breaths, but I'm still able to fucking talk like a normal human being.
Well, yeah. Paul Heyman's not normal though. It's crazy.
I can't. And it bothers, like, now whenever I see him on there, I fucking just fast forward through it. Done. Like, I don't even know what he said when he fucking hit that Monday after WrestleMania. I was like, alright, done.
He said Seth Rollins was gonna die.
Oh, man.
They were gonna murder him. Just kill him.
Like, with guns?
Yes. Dean Ambrose was gonna come out and shoot him in the legs.
Dude. I should do that.
Lunatic Fringe.
You know what? I mean, let's go back to that idea of Dean Ambrose shooting Bray Wyatt. In fact, anyone shooting Bray Wyatt.
I never thought you'd say that in a sentence. Let's go back to this idea. Somebody getting shot in the legs.
Well, I mean, all right, hold on. Think of it this way. Have someone shoot Bray Wyatt in the legs, and he has to be carted out. Like, make a huge thing of it. Have the cops come in, arrest Dean Ambrose and whatever else. And then, like, that next week, be like, yeah, no, you know, he's, you know, in the hospital. And make it real as fuck, you know. Have, like, Michael Cole be like, this is serious. This is not part of the program. We want to let you know that Bray Wyatt, even use his real name if you want to. He is in the hospital right now. And then be like, Dean Ambrose, he's been arrested. He blah, blah, blah. He's no longer, you know, whatever. And then the next Monday after that, bam, Bray Wyatt shows up in the middle of the ring, fucking legs working perfectly fine, and people can be like, "Oh shit, he's really is fucking mystical."
Yeah, I don't see a lot of people storming out of the arena when a wrestler comes down with a gun. And
I don't know. You know what? Let's try it.
Oh boy. See, I was hoping Brock Lesnar would have kept the title, and the only way to take down the Beast was to have the Shield reunite. And I would have been okay if Roman Reigns won that way. Like, hey, you know, we have to. It's going to take all three of us.
Sure. I mean, I didn't like them breaking up in the first place.
Right. The Shield has to reunite.
They're gonna reunite somehow, like DX and NWO does 20 years from now, when they're all old.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the best moment and maybe the worst moment in WrestleMania history for me,
Oh god, here we go. I know what it's-
DX and fucking NWO versing each other, fucking awesome. Like, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. Seeing Sting's face afterwards, it looked like a drunken clown that got tossed in a dumpster. Oh man, that was a fucking train wreck. Look.
Yeah, it made perfect sense that Sting's whole Crow reputation was built on taking down the NWO, and then they come down and helped him.
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute. Should
That-
they be the last people to help him?
That was kind of weird and out of place, but I was too much like, fuck yeah, this is awesome to give a shit.
And Scott Hall took a bump. So, yeah, alright, Scott Hall. He still got it a little bit. That DDP yoga and the Marios.
Yeah, that's right, the Marios. Oh man, yeah, that was awesome. That match though, like I really enjoyed it, but at the same time, like, because I remember you saying like Sting looked flabby, and I'm like, he looks fine to me, but he's definitely not in shape like Triple H is.
Yeah, next to Triple H, he didn't look. He looked okay.
He looked just normal, like he looked like what every guy around his age looks like.
Yeah, but when you see the two in the ring and they're about to fight, it's like, I'm pretty sure that dude over there is gonna whip his ass.
Like there's the one point where he's going to put the fucking Scorpion Deathlock on him or whatever, the sharpshooter basically, and he's just bent over at the waist, and he's just standing there like that, and I'm like, you're not doing it right. Oh wait, you're probably too old to fucking squat down because you're gonna fucking fall on your ass if you do.
Oh,
he needs to shave his fucking head. That's what he needs to do.
That looked bad.
Oh man, did that look bad. Holy shit.
So, besides one of the coolest moments of Rusev riding out on a fucking tank,
Yeah.
how do you like the John Cena weekly challenge US title thing?
No man, fuck John Cena, man. Everything he does pisses me off.
Thing that I'm not a fan of John Cena, but I'm starting to like some of the matches he's had the last few weeks.
Man, you crazy.
He's been putting on decent matches with different people, and it's kind of nice. It's refreshing for Cena.
Yeah, that's him just trying to be his, like, fucking dumbass. He did the same thing when he was champion, when he was heavyweight champion. He's like, I'll challenge anyone. Anyone takes me.
Well,
Like,
not,
all right,
well, yeah, the challenge thing is stupid, but I'm talking like
The
seeing him
matches
in the ring
themselves.
with, like Stardust and people he normally wouldn't be facing. It's kind of refreshing.
Sure, yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, it's different because everything
Don't
else
fast-
is the same.
Yeah, I don't fast forward through Cena matches now. I'm actually like, let's see how him and Ziggler hold up. Let's see how him and Ambrose roll.
Yeah, this week it was him and Wade Barrett. And it was a decent match, don't get me wrong.
And Daniel Bryan wins the Intercontinental title, and it's treated the same way it was before.
Which is actually surprising. I thought for sure WWE was making a statement that they were not going to make these titles jokes anymore by having John Cena and Daniel Bryan have them.
Yep.
But Daniel Bryan, yeah, he's just like, hey, I'm the Intercontinental Champion, I'm going to not wrestle now.
Yeah. That's kind of like everybody says, oh, he's a good worker and all this stuff. It's like, all right, so we can put the Intercontinental title on him. Good spot, whatever. And now we never see him.
Which, by the way, WrestleMania, like, that little quote-unquote headbutting that was going on the top of that
Jesus
ladder,
Christ.
man. Oh, God. Probably the stupidest thing ever in wrestling. Like,
They had to have been laughing about that up why they were doing it to each other. Like, no, this is so stupid, let's do it.
like, I mean, Michael Cole, like, the announcers are like, they're headbutting each other. I'm like, clearly they would have fucking killed each other by now, hitting their heads that hard together that many times. They would have fucking died of aneurysms or some shit.
I wish all 6 or 7 people would have been up there headbutting each other.
Oh,
But Dean Ambrose broke that ladder with his fucking skull, so... I don't know how that dude wrestled the next night. I was like, that looked like it hurt a little bit. It's like he kind of went head first into that ladder.
Yeah.
WrestleMania was pretty good.
It was. I really liked WrestleMania as a whole. I thought it was really good.
I just think they're dragging their feet on Raw again.
Yeah, still.
You're getting Randy Orton and Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules, and
I know. And then we're getting Rusev and fucking John Cena.
ugh.
Like fucking.
I thought the Rusev Cena match was actually pretty fucking good at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but like first of all, John Cena won, which was just shitty enough. Like, I don't what happened to fucking Ryback, right? I mean, he at their fucking last Raw of 2014 when they had a couple of people coming out there and talking on the mic and being like, hey, you know, this is what's been going on with me, this is where I came from, this is my plan. And his thing was like, Russo, this isn't a fucking America is the greatest thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to kick your ass and take that title. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's what I want.
Yo.
But then they come up with fucking Superman, fucking dickhead wannabe super Captain America, John Cena. Oh, and then him and his okay, you know, like I have a lot of love and respect for being an American and blah blah blah. But when John Cena's like he's up there fucking bad mouthing the country that gives him the right to be here, blah blah blah, and it's like, well, that's how our country is run. He has the right to do that, you fucking piece of shit. And I can't help it, but that pisses me off. Like, you know, and then I think it was Michael Cole that was like, love it or leave it or something, and I wanted to fucking rip my eyeballs out with my fucking bare hands.
Well, they were making kind of John Cena seem like a dick building up to that, too. Like, he went down there and just locked him in the STF until he got his match, and I'm like, this isn't typical John Cena, but whatever. Let's see where it goes. Hopefully Rusev fucking kicks him through the ceiling. No.
Yeah. And then, you know, after he beat him, it was kind of like not even a thing. Like, it wasn't like a huge, like, oh my god, he lost. Like, even the announcers were like, it seemed pretty like, oh yeah, look, he beat him, oh my god, John Cena, he won. Oh yeah, next match. You know, it was just like, I felt like it was just like, done. I don't know, it was really weird.
With Cena having that title, whatever, keeps him out of the fucking main event picture, but
sure.
The fact that they re-signed Brock Lesnar and go, you're suspended that week, and now you haven't seen him, kind of fucking stupid.
Oh my god, what are they doing?
God, I was so pissed off. She's like, he's suspended. I'm like, really?
Indefinitely. Really? It's like, oh yeah, it's seen he just signed a contract. Okay. That's gonna... And it's like, how many people are they gonna fucking fire? Like, you're fired, and next week you're back. Like, even the Authority got fired. And the only person that could bring him back was John Cena. And he does. In probably the stupidest way possible.
John Cena is gonna go to the ring and threaten to curb stomp and break the neck of Seth Rollins until the Authority brings Lesnar back.
Alright, that I want to see.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Christ. Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
I haven't been watching as much. I've been skipping Raw and...
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of skimmed through it today, figuring you had seen it, and I probably should, and, you know, that we would talk about it, and, I mean...
You saw it last week or the week before, it's pretty much the same. Roman Reigns going to wrestle the Big Show.
Oh, god damn,
Randy
man.
Orton's going to bitch to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins is going to bitch to Randy Orton.
See, this is what's really shitty, man, is they have... I swear to fucking God, man, they're spending too much time on the fucking microphone and not enough time on wrestling. And they have wrestlers not wrestling that are back there that could be doing stuff and mixing it up some, man. Like, bring Rob Van Dam out, man. Have him go up against fucking Roman Reigns or something. I'm tired.
On the ladder.
I'm just so tired of, like, the same... fucking 10 wrestlers and that's it. Like, you have a fucking roster back there, use them. Oh,
that's why NXT's good.
Man,
NXT does it, and now that they got Neville up to the main roster, and
Yeah, at least there's that. That was somewhat refreshing.
Yeah, him and Seth Rollins put on a decent match. I mean, it wasn't great, but
He went up against Dolph Ziggler this time. And that yeah, it was a good match. Oh man, fucking Sheamus, dude. Like I was borderline excited for a fucking heel turn Sheamus. Like everyone, because like everyone's like he's gonna turn heel. That's the rumor. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, all right, like there's that picture I showed you where people were saying that he was bald because you could see that there was no hair between his beard and where his hat came down. Yeah, even fucking worse. He got, like the mohawk, fine, except for it's way too fucking long and comical. It's like I can't take you serious as a fucking heel or a fucking baby face with fucking hair that long into a mohawk. Like
a long mohawk with braids in his beard.
the braids in his beard, I'm fucking all for. That to me is badass. I want to do that, but that fucking mohawk dude is just a fucking cartoon.
That's all it takes to be a heel. You
Yeah.
leave for a few months and come back with a mohawk.
Come back with a mohawk and beat the shit out of Daniel Bryan, and then Dolph Ziggler, and you're a heel now. Like, all right.
Same fella.
Ugh. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
Christ.
Yeah, that was man. Yep, I still hate Sheamus. Congratulations. I thought there was a chance, but nope, you fucked that up. You dumbass fucking mohawk.
Well, at least you know when Cena does a heel turn, you'll still hate him too.
I don't think there's any way that I could ever. I hate every little thing Cena does. Like, I have thought about making a video and just being like different moments of things he's done in the past and just point out, like, freeze frame and just like each move, explain why I hate it so much. Like, because there's so much that he does that I can't fucking stand. And so much he's done in the past that I can't fucking stand. Like,
Oh, you know you love his little STF that he can't lock in and looks like shit every time he does it.
oh, man. I hate the name of it, too. I hate the five knuckle shuffle. I hate the name of the five knuckle shuffle. I hate that he says that no one can see him when clearly we all fucking see him. I hate that he throws his fucking hat in the ring the way he does, like he's fucking throwing a goddamn baseball like a retard. God. I hate that he kisses his little fucking dog tags. Like, are those his? Was he even in the fucking military?
Oh, he was a Marine.
Alright, do all fucking Marines take their fucking dog tags off and fucking kiss them?
No, he was in the movie The Marine, so that makes him a Marine.
Oh, shit, man.
That's his military experience.
Ugh. I don't... Like, I'm sure if I looked hard enough, I could probably find my grandfather's dog tags. But I never would kiss them. Never in my
That's
life.
because they're your grandfather's, not yours.
Well, I'm assuming that if he isn't in the military, there has to be someone that he's related to or something that
Nah.
he... I don't know, man. Just...
They're probably just dog tags they sell on www.shop.com.
He does the little okay thing. Now, at one point in time, it pissed me off because no one does that. But then I was watching a YouTube series called Good Mythical Morning, and they were talking about the Illuminati, and apparently that is one of their signs, and it means 666.
Oh, Jesus.
So now I halfway like it, but when I still see him do it, it still makes me want to punch him in his throat nonstop.
So it's been a heel turn ever since he's won the title 10 years ago. It's a slow build. Triple H said he likes the slow burns.
Oh, man.
And we got Death God in chat, trolling. McFoley #1, best move ever, the double arm BDT.
Wait, what?
McFoley #1, best move, double arm DDT.
Mick Foley?
Yeah.
Eh.
I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar's best move is that shooting star press he botched and landed on his head. That's pretty fucking gruesome looking.
I would have to see that, but I think I'm afraid to.
Ooh.
There's a video of Sid Vicious jumping off the top rope and landing wrong, and his
His
ankle,
legs.
his ankle like fucking bends, like just breaks. It's like his foot literally his ankle and foot go sideways.
And this is why everybody needs to wrestle Brock Lesnar, because he would have looked at him and
You'd have like, welcome to fucking Suplex City, bitch.
yeah, you ain't vicious, bitch. Did you know the Macho Man documentary just came out finally on WWE Network?
Oh, is it on the network now?
Yeah, the full documentary's on there now, and it's good.
I mean, I watched it a while back.
Oh, the full version?
I think so.
'Cause they had like the little fucking sneak preview that was like 25 minutes long on there.
I watched the Blu-ray, technically.
Oh, then you've seen it.
Okay. I would say it was like a good hour and a half long or so, give or take. Yeah, it's so good. That's why. Oh man! All right, let's talk about the Hall of Fame, real quick. Like I don't want to keep you too much longer, but first of all, Larry Zbyszko or whatever, man, did he fucking stink it up? Oh man, just constantly like, I don't know who takes. He took me in when I was just a little pimply faced kid crawling through the bushes, and like after like the fourth time of him saying that, I'm like, all right, dude, you got. Get off stage. Like
Vince comes out and he's just like, this is why we won.
Like, just get him out of here, man. Like, have King come out and take him, like, get out of here. But, yeah, like, I feel like Macho Man was, I mean, first of all, he wasn't the big show, I hated that I just said it that way, you know, like, he wasn't the end guy that Kevin Nash was, which, don't get me wrong, Kevin Nash, you know, was pretty deserving of it, I'd say, but I still think Macho Man should have had it.
And he go in as Kevin Nash, but Scott Hall went in as Razor Ramon.
Well, I think technically he went in as a Diesel.
Yeah.
But
Macho
I mean,
Man should have been the focus of that.
Yeah, he definitely should have been last. And then like, I feel like Hulk Hogan. I was fine with Hulk Hogan being the one to induct him. Even though I'm sure a lot of people don't like that because they had their personal problems, apparently, I assume, up until Randy Savage died. I mean, it just, I felt, like, really flat. Like, I mean, he came out, he kind of talked about, you know, he was like, he made me a better wrestler, you know, kind of stuff, which is, just feels like, I feel like that's, kind of like just paint by numbers for a speech, you know, when you're talking about someone else, you know, especially someone that's dead. You know, like, oh, they made me a better actor or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And, I mean, and then, I mean, his brother was fine, but, I mean, he just kind of gave poems, and that was it. He didn't really talk about Randy Savage's life or anything like that, which I was kind of like, not, I don't want to say not happy about, but it was just kind of like, like, alright, you did your poems. Now, like, why don't you talk about Randy Savage a little bit, you know, like
Dude,
for real.
Poems.
Yeah, and that was always his thing as a genius, too, when with his wrestling gimmick, is he did poems.
Oh,
But,
man.
yeah, I don't know. I felt like that was kind of a
Could have had Miss Elizabeth
Let down.
induct him.
Someone got pissed off at me on Twitter because I said she should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, which one are you really in? Me or the other guy?
She should be in the Hall of Fame?
No, I don't. I mean, she was a quote unquote manager. She was a wife that, or a girlfriend, you know, of a guy that was too afraid too protective and didn't want her out of his sight, so he made her a manager so she would be at the ring with him. And then after that, he would put her in the fucking locker room basically and lock her away from everyone else.
You know why? Because she'd have ended up in the back of a van and somebody would have found her.
There you go. She would have been hacking someone's computer.
Yep. Saved her life.
Well, I'm just, you know, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, she's very memorable with Macho Man, but she didn't really do anything spectacular.
It was part of some good storylines, I guess.
What? How?
The Mega Power stuff, Split,
Oh, come on.
Jake the Snake bullshit.
Wait, what Jake the Snake bullshit?
Where he was like teasing her with the snake, and
Oh,
then it
oh,
did Macho Man.
oh.
Teasing her with this snake.
I'm sure Lex Luthor fucking did it too. That's why she OD'd and killed herself. She didn't want to fucking be teased by his snake
She
anymore.
did that because he's like a tiny little man now.
Everything we're seeing now is so horrible. I don't know. I don't see she. I mean, she's a very iconic person, but I don't think she really did anything deserving to be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't mind if she got inducted.
I'll tell you what. After like China should get in long before Elizabeth should.
Yes, I will agree with that. She had more of an impact than Miss Elizabeth did.
Yeah.
She was an Intercontinental Champion.
Exactly. The only female Intercontinental Champion, I do believe.
Yeah. She was the She-Hulk in a porno, so.
Mm-hmm. I
So on a
watched
scale
that.
of 1 to 10, how drunk was Ric Flair?
What? Man, fucking...
Dude is drunk all the fucking time.
I know.
And it's so great. That's the only reason they keep him around.
I think I said something along those lines at one point with Larry Zbyszko. I think his name's Zbyszko. I don't fucking know his last name. When he was on fucking stage, I think I said something about him being drunk with fucking Ric Flair. Someone else tweeted who wrote his speech, Ultimate Warrior.
Oh.
I was like, how dare you?
Man. Nah, it was a pretty lackluster Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Macho Man finally got in there. I was happy with, I thought the whole thing with Kevin Nash was great. I actually tweeted out, like, is he going to bring up Oz? And he did. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Shawn Michaels' his whole thing was great. I love that. Apparently he really did get in trouble, too. For using terms like strap. I guess wrestling terms.
Come on, it's the reality era.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho interviews John Cena after Raw.
Oh, man. Fuck that.
You never talked about Triple H murdering a bunch of Terminators before he came to the ring.
Oh, right? Yeah, that was a pretty badass fucking intro.
That was badass. I was just confused. Like, did he just kill a bunch of Terminators? Is this what would have made it better is if the Terminator would walk to the ring with him.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. That was a badass intro.
He's usually pretty good at those intros. Every WrestleMania one, he's usually got a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I've liked his other ones and whatnot, but yeah, that was definitely like the coolest, I thought.
Sting's Punjabi Warrior fucking intro was a little weird. Especially the one really, really old Korean guy that like refused to wear face paint. Like, oh, I got these. I know wear face paint. It's like, dude, you stand out.
Yeah, I think stuff like that would have been better if it would have been nighttime.
Yes.
That was a big problem with the show. With that and like Undertaker,
And the Takers came to the ring before, I think it was at one of the SummerSlams when it was daytime, and it just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Even the Bray Wyatt thing sucked because you couldn't really see the phones. All the fireflies. I don't know what they're doing with Bray Wyatt now, though. That's fucked.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with him.
He just needs to, like, really bust out the magic hardcore.
I don't want it to go too ridiculous.
Oh, I want him to start teleporting.
Oh, man. No.
Why not?
Because I don't want it to be
Teleport?
too ridiculous.
I want him to light himself on fire.
It's already was too ridiculous when they had that lantern sitting in the middle of the ring with, like, the image of him, like, dancing or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh, lightning bolts strike chairs.
Yeah.
He could be cool. He just needs to, if he wants to be the magical powered dark demon guy, I think the Hawaiian shirts need to fade out a little bit.
No, they don't.
And the weird hat. Maybe
Okay.
a Magnum PI gimmick.
Okay, he's already got a Magnum PI gimmick with the fucking shirt. And the hats, the fedoras, man. These fucking awesome. Look, it's
I'm just
not
glad he stopped
easy.
singing.
What?
I hated that singing bullshit.
Oh, he has the whole world in his hand shit.
Yeah, that was getting old.
Yeah. I wish he would stop doing the backwards walk too. I could stop.
Bray Wyatt lately. Got a lot to say, but never backs it up.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. Well, do you want to call it?
Yeah, I'm running like an hour, 2 hours late.
Yeah, you're
but
crazy late.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna leave till like 12, so.
Right on. Damn, that's a long fucking workout, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
change.
I mean, because I was thinking 9:30, but they had 10 to 12.
Everybody jerks off in the sauna.
Is that what they do? Really? Fucking A, man.
That's
I
what
knew it.
happens.
I knew it.
That's what happens at Gimes.
Don't fall on the floor in the fucking sauna.
Oh, you wanna fall on the floor in the sauna.
Oh, man.
The biggest splinter ever.
Pat Patterson wants to... He fucking swims on the floor in the fucking sauna.
That would be a good workout. A lot tougher than swimming through water.
Oh, okay.
A hell of a lot tougher.
Salty.
Salty? Yeah, he's an old salty seaman.
Old salty seaman wrestler.
Works out perfect.
Alright, well, I'm about to kill my live stream here. So, thanks everyone for watching this video / live stream. And come back next week. Are we going to do this every week?
We might have to do a every other week thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you like
Or
this,
if-
cool.
Well, let's see how it goes. Every
Right.
week or at least every other week at the minimum.
Right on. So yeah, so come back either next week or the week after. And
Follow us on Twitch and Twitter.
yeah,
That way you know.
He's the Nomder on Twitch and at the Nomder on Twitter. Shaq's 2 cents. That's the number 2 on Twitter, and Shaq's 210. The number's 210 on Twitch. But if you're already in the live stream, I guess you already know that. So, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you don't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And go to pixelatedview.com. That's my website. Video games.
Dope. That was a
Yeah.
plug.
Yeah.
That was a plug.
That is exactly the words that Pat Patterson used when he bent over in the sauna.
He went, oh, that was a plug.